Ashanti Rashad, reporting to you live with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please make sure to turn on that bell notification and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, as well as to follow me on social media. The links are underneath the description. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I know you guys read the title, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Never go nowhere. Okay. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Now, I must say, this had to be the hardest reaction I ever had to do, because for the simple fact of, it's really sad that couples are really out here scamming people for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's not goals, those are trolls. Let's take a look at what you guys had to say about the whole situation, and then I'll get back to saying my opinion. Let's take a look. So this is my opinion, the clout chasing couple. It's very sad and unfortunate that they finessed the internet less than 24 hours, turned that $60 into $400.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
Now, that is to say this. On the Shade Room last night, it said $400. You don't know how much money they accumulated the next day. It could have been $1,000, $5,000. Who knows? But it's just very sad, because there was people that was actually genuinely caring for this person and wanted to help him. And then in actuality, they were just feeding into his ego, and he was finessing the internet to thinking that this girl was no good. And in actuality, they knew each other. So I just personally feel like, you know, people that come up with these type of ideas, pranks and stuff, it's not funny, it's not entertaining, and it's very sad, because there's people really out here that do date with a purpose, and they do get played, they do get finessed, they do get scammed on, and they have a really good heart, and then they turn cold because of stuff like this happening. And I can't believe that they would sit up here and make this story up, and instead of you getting a job, you just lazy. Have been scenarios that you would see a man that would use a woman, and then vice versa. So I just feel like people be using people when they don't have nothing else to offer. So instead of them offering what they have, they rather just finesse the people that have something that they don't. And in actuality, that's just downright disrespectful, it's hurtful, and it's degrading and disgusting, because instead of you being a gold getter, you just over here being a leech. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really crazy that somebody would even come to this extreme. Really, people out here that instead of them working for their money and getting it genuinely, honestly, they rather just finesse somebody to get it instead of just earning it.
Ah, the ghetto. The ghetto.
This is the thing that people need to understand about this. Like, this was all a lie. It was a scam, and they knew each other, and they did this for likes, views, clouts, whatever. And I just personally feel like that's not talent. That's not funny. It's just downright disrespectful. And it just comes to show you, like, what is this generation getting into that you really felt the need to really finesse people that actually wanted to help you. And then in actuality, oh no, April Fools in August. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just dumb to me that people get to this extreme to do anything for clout. And it's dumb because you really sit up here and you play with people's money. You know, we're going through a pandemic right now. We're going through COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know if that person that gave you that $5 or $10 or $20 was their last because they seen somebody else's story and said, well, let me be a blessing and help them. When in actuality, you finesse the internet, and it's just disgusting. And I can't believe that there's actually people out there that would do something like this. I would never sit up here and use a man for anything. If anything, I've been finessed plenty and many a times, child, I'm telling you. But I learned and I bossed up. I don't look at it as him, I look at it as me, because there's red flags all the time in a situation, and you gotta look out for them red flags, because you know the story, I even seen it on the Shade Room, and I even was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I said, let me do my own research, and then I see it for myself that they out here just scamming people. And that's just wrong. There's two F words that you don't mess with: feelings and finances. Don't play with neither one of them, because you never know. You just never know what people are going through. And I was that type of person. You know, if somebody told me to do something, I say yes, 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 yes. Okay, you need this, yes, 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 yes. And anybody that knows me know that I will do anything for anybody. But I had to take a step back and think, what is this person doing for me? You know what I'm saying? And you have to realize that it's good to help people. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not taking that away from anybody. But you have to realize the difference between helping and hurting. And there's a lot of people in this world that will hurt you and will take advantage of you if you have something that they don't. And, you know, I can use me as an example, because there was a time I was very, very nice, and I would do anything for anybody. You know, whether it was somebody I was dating, somebody I was talking to, you know, just associates of, you know, college that I'm thinking that we're friends, but we're not friends because they knew I had a car. So they were like, well, what's the point of us taking the bus? We could just ride in your car. You know what I'm saying? Run my gas tank low. And then, you know, turn around and, you know, I'm working 2 jobs and going to school, and I have all these other responsibilities that I got to take care of. But, you know, instead of them being like, oh no, I'll give you back next week, and next week turns into never. And that's not the type of friendship I want to build on. And it's not about the money. That's not the purpose of me saying that. I'm using that as an example of people will take your kindness for weakness, and they will take whatever you have and think that it's okay. And in actuality, it's not. So if you're in that situation, when you're in a relationship where you're the one, you know, giving, and you know that person is just taking, and they're taking advantage of you, you need to step back and fall back on that person and let them know, like, hey, you know, I don't appreciate what you did, and you say you was gonna pay me back, but you never did. And then, you know, you need to be like adding some fees, like turn that $5 that they owe you to like 50. You know what I'm saying? That shows that you're not playing games with that person, and also shows that you can stand up for yourself. A true friend, they wouldn't even put you through that mess in the first place. So that is to say this. Let me know what you guys think about people clout chasing and finessing. Do you guys think that it's goals, or do you think it's a hot mess and they some trolls? Hey everyone, it's your girl Ashanti Rashad. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time of watching this video. Please make sure to comment down below and let me know what you guys think of today's topic, as well as to follow me on social media, turn on that bell notification, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed today's video. See you next time. Peace.